Hello and welcome to Kedrick Farms. Today we're taking an early look at a new map, Oklahoma 4X by DJ Modding. This map is based around the city of Eric, Oklahoma, and is just the latest in a long string of FS19 maps that DJ Modding has brought to life, including Upper Mississippi River Valley, Somewhere in Canada, and Deer Country, USA. I'm super excited to get a chance to take a quick look at this map. It is still a work in progress, so we may see a few things that are still needing a little bit of polish. But to be honest, I've spent quite a bit of time already taking a look around this map. It's pretty big and it looks amazing. Jumping into the PDA here, you can see this map is based on a real life area. We've got the satellite image as our background, which is really quite awesome because as we zoom in here, you can see the areas that have farms on them are where the farms actually exist here in the FS19 map. We've got a couple of unique features on this map, such as the large town area here in the lower right-hand corner. We've got a large factory area here as well that we're going to take a look at in a little bit here. And we've got 8 different farms spread out around this map. And so we're going to hit each one of these farms as we take a quick look at the map. And then over here, we've also got a bulk buy point on the west side of the map, as well as kind of on the east central side of the map here as well. And so even though this is a big 4X map, you can see that there are sell points scattered throughout the map. If we hop over here to the commodity prices menu, you can see we've actually got quite a few sell points spread out around the map, handling things from selling our grains to purchasing feed, dealing with cotton and wool, wood chips, milk, etc. And so this map has it all. So without further ado, let's hop in and do a quick tour of the map, take a look at some of the key points. The main shop is a Case dealership on this map. However, there's also a John Deere dealer that we'll pass by in a little bit. So you've got something for everybody here on the map. And our goal today is going to be to try and cover as much of the map as we can. However, there's going to be a lot of details that I miss that we're not going to be able to hit. And there's still things that are a work in progress. So if we hop out of the shop here, the first thing right out of the gate you see is we've got billboards for all your favorite YouTube farm sim personalities here. We've got Clutch, we've got DJ, we've got MRG, Farmer Klein, FS Club, FSG, and of course Kedrick Farms. I have to say, DJ Modding, I'm very humbled to have made the cut here. I'm pleased to be able to show off this map to everybody. And of course you can't forget the Farm Sim Show, which is just awesome. Because there's so much to show off in this map, we're going to do a little bit more of a hover flyby of a lot of the map and try to keep moving here. And so I'll try to cover all the major points. First off, on our left here, we've got Miller's Feed and Seed. This is going to be your bulk buy point here on the east side of the map. And you can see we've got these larger road/highway systems with the guardrails here, and then smaller side roads. On our left here, we've got the animal dealer where you're going to be able to buy all of your animals. On the right over here, we've got our first farm setup that we're going to come across here. There are 8 farms available on this map, and so we will be taking a quick look at all of them. This one looks like it's got pigs and cows on it. I believe DJ has said that all of the farms are going to have animals. If we head back over here, we're going to continue to follow the map around in a circle here. You've got the John Deere dealership here as well, close to town. I believe there's a repair point somewhere around here, but it does not actually act as a shop, as you can only have one shop on a map in Farm Sim. You've got these lovely bridges here. Lots of traffic moving around on the map. We've got one of our sell points here, and one of the things that I love about this map is all of the real-life businesses. So here on the right, we've got a Love's gas station truck stop, which is a common U.S. truck stop that you see around. Here coming into town, we've got the city of Eric, Oklahoma, which this map is based around. And you'll notice right out of the gate that we've got tons of houses here. Lots of trees, lots of detail. It looks like an actual neighborhood. You've got roads on the side here, just lots of houses. It feels like a town. We've got a BP gas station here. And as we come into town, we've got the trains with a small elevator here next to the train tracks. You've got a Dollar General. You've got what looks to be the town hall. We've got banks over here. You've got the small Bank of the West. You've got a Bank of America there on the main street. We've got churches. We've got Aldi's. We've got the world's smallest Walmart. I love it. If we just cut over here onto the edge, we'll take a quick run down the main drag. We've got Uncle Pete's Excellent Diner here. I think that's a throwback to FS17. We've got just all kinds of businesses. We've got Black Sheep on the left. I assume this is going to be our wool and cotton place. We've got a Peterbilt dealership here. Look at all of these wonderful Peterbilt trucks. We've got a big Peterbilt sign right out front. We've got Dunkin' Donuts. We've got a car upset that there's a dump truck here at the construction zone. It's just amazing the level of detail we've got here. We've got all kinds of businesses, Burger Kings, KFCs, Casey's. What I love about this map is it feels like you're driving down the main street in, you know, a small to medium-sized town here in the U.S. I mean, we've even got the post office here. You've got a car dealership here. It's just amazing. We've got new businesses being built here in progress. The level of detail here is just astounding. I mean, I keep listing off all these businesses. McDonald's, Tractor Supply, Tim Hortons. It's just amazing. We've got a Speedway. We've got Applebee's. We've got Wendy's. You've got small local businesses with, you know, the tables out front for serving customers. And then we've got, you know, industrial buildings and such here. You know, in some of these small towns, things kind of grow up in different places. We've got a Napa Auto Parts. And so for me, this map is going to be amazing for people who want to do a little bit more of that role play style farm sim, where you're looking for more than just fields and farming, but at the same time, there's a ton of fields and farming available here on this map as well. One of the things I love most about 4X maps is there's no way you're going to farm all the fields on the map. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that have done it, but for me, I like having a map that feels lived in. It feels like it's really a part of the world, and I'm just occupying a small part of that. So we're going to jump over here and take a look at another one of the farms here. This is a little bit larger of a farm, so we've got a lot of different animals here available to us. You can see in the middle area there, we've got pigs, we've got spots for cows, and over there on the other end, we've got a sheep pasture. I believe there's even a chicken coop here if we just circle back around and take a quick look here. I believe this is where the chickens are. There you go. And so all of the farms on this map have some form of animal on them, I believe. Not necessarily all of them, though, but it's going to give you a lot of great options. In the far corner over there, we've got another sell point. I'm not going to hit all of the sell points as there are more than a dozen of them. So we're going to jump way over here real quick and take a look at the cluster of buildings we have on the west side of the map. And as we head over here, one unique thing I thought about this map was look at the color of the river here. I love that it's kind of the muddy brown there. It's just something a little bit different than what you see on a lot of maps. Here we've got a big grain cell area, and I believe right across the grass over here, we've also got our crop production services here, which will serve as a bulk buy point for seed, fertilizer, and anhydrous. This map is anhydrous ready, and will also support precision farming. Will also support a custom precision farming soil map when it's done. You can see here we've got another sell point on each side of the road, so I believe these are two different sell points. Plus, we've got another one right over here on the corner, so you've got a cluster of different businesses to sell to, so you're always going to have options. And then here on the left side of the road, we've got another one of our farms. This is a large pig farm area, and so lots of these outdoor pig enclosures. Continuing up to the northwest part of the map here, we've got yet another farm, and this farm has a large sheep pasture area as well as several bins in order to store your grains. And I believe this is a silo that's going to allow you to store grass products, probably for aiding in feeding your sheep. And so this is a very nice little farm. One thing that you'll have noticed maybe by now is that none of the farms have houses on them. This is an intentional design by DJ Modding to allow players to place the house that they desire on their farm once they purchase it. Heading over to the north part of the map here, you can see we've got another large farm. This has a horse pasture area, some silos. You've got another large outdoor pig area. We've also got what looks to be sheep. I think we've got chickens right here in the middle, and we've also got our cow pasture area. And so this particular farm has it all covered. We've got more sell points here and lots of wooded areas here. One thing that's interesting, if we pop open into the map here for just a second, you'll notice this area up in the north part of the map, we've got a lot more squarish style fields available to us, as opposed to other areas where you see much more rounded fields that kind of follow the contour of the terrain. And so I think this is something that DJ did that was really quite awesome, in that it allows players to kind of pick the part of the map that they want to play in. I know a lot of people prefer nice square fields like this where they can run in-game helpers and just do their thing, where I'm kind of a guy that likes an irregularly shaped field like this, where it kind of curves around the trees and the terrain a little bit and forces you to, you know, actually farm it. You know, even when I'm using course play, I kind of like to have these irregular style fields. Tucked away here on the east side of the map, we've got one more small farm, which has several small buildings attached to it and a grain silo. I think this is probably the only farm I've noticed that doesn't have animals associated with it. Heading back down south here now, you can see that we have a large BGA area. If we stop at the BGA here for just a second, you can see that we've got some custom silage pits, which look just absolutely cool. I can't wait to try these out. And, you know, following that role play train of thought from earlier, you've got sheds and stuff here at the BGA for storing equipment that might belong to the BGA, and it just kind of looks complete. Across the road here, we've got a lumber mill, which will serve as your wood sell point, and a large forestry area surrounding it with lots of trees that are designed to be easily cut down with forestry equipment. And then hopping just east of those buildings, you'll notice that we have this large case assembly plant here. My understanding is this is actually modeled after a assembly plant that exists in somewhere in Wisconsin. However, I think that after doing the Deer Country USA map, it's only fair that DJ includes a large case assembly plant in a map. And this thing is just awesome looking. And yes, it takes up a huge chunk of the map, but because this is a 4X map, you can include something like this in the map, and it doesn't feel like it's out of place. It fits right in with this map. I absolutely love it. He did a great job on all of the details here. So that's a quick look at Oklahoma 4X by DJ Modding. This map is still a work in progress, will hopefully be released soon. I know DJ has said that he's working towards trying to get this out by the 4th of July, but as with anything modding related, you never know what might come up between now and then. However, I have to say, from everything that I've seen so far walking through this map today, it looks amazing. I can't wait to start playing on it. It's definitely one of the best, most detailed 4X maps that I've had the pleasure of checking out in Farm Sim 19. Hopefully you've enjoyed this early look at the map. If you have, and you're looking forward to this map as much as I am, please head over to DJ Modding's Facebook page, drop him a like, and show us some support. That's all for today. Ketterk out.